Hello everyone, I'm Extra Cheesy 87 and this is Let's Play Disco Elysium Part 21. In the previous video I remember we talked to this guy.
Mr. Dubois, a pleasure as always.
He wanted us to go get signatures. Okay. It's been a couple days since I last played the game. Because I remember we had several things on the to-do list, but they're like in this awkward period of time where we can't quite do them yet. We want to sing karaoke. We want to, the most important thing, the reason we're playing the game, singing karaoke. Then we want to talk to Guy at 2100. Then we want to send, what's your name, Kim, away. I didn't forget his name, okay? I knew his name. He's my best friend. We got to send Kimmy away. And then we also got to, I think it was one other thing. That was on the immediate agenda. Oh yeah, we want to go talk to those people about the signatures. Because I want to go hear their grievances, see why they haven't signed, if it's because they have legitimate objections to the plan to build the supposed youth center or whatever. And if their objections are valid, then I will listen to them and make my decision.
Well, no wondering, man. How can I help you now?
You're lucky. Okay, take me to... Do I have to be somewhere else to fast travel? Like, do I have to be at a fast travel spot to fast travel? You got anything new, racist man?
Looking for something odd?
Fuck off. That's all I came here to say. Okay, so we do have to be at like a certain spot to fast travel. Take me to the Fisherman Shacks. So we're talking to Lillian, who is you, right? Or are you someone different? You were Lillian, right?
Aye, the sea's gonna calm down soon. I can feel it. The wind is turning southeast. What's on your mind, officer?
Oh, that's my motor carriage in the sea, by the way.
Oh, that's good to know, I guess. Why is it in the sea?
It's a sign of the great carnage to come. A culling.
Quite the sign. An eyesore too. Situation calls for a funeral, if you ask me.
You suggested me honor the carcass of my former motor carriage?
Aye. Feels deserved, don't you think? Falling in the line of duty like that and all.
What an odd thought. Maybe I should.
Why odd? Our things are a part of our life world. They're made with our human sweat and they share human history. We should care about them as we care about humans. To some extent, at least.
Okay, okay. Alright, I'm in. Organizing a funeral takes a lot of time and effort, doesn't it?
Oh, yeah. You won't even be able to get it out of the water before early June. And where are you going to bury it? Who to invite? What music to play at the wake? Take it from someone who's been through a few funerals. It's easiest to just leave them there and let nature take care of it.
But you're the one who suggested a funeral.
That's all we have time for right now anyway. Come back here in June and see how you feel about it then. It's not like it's going anywhere.
It's a pity we don't get to do more frivolous side activities like rejuvenate the Doom commercial area or...
Yes, that is a pity. But for now, let's focus on the things we do get to do. Like the murder investigation, for example?
You like the Capri funeral idea?
Oh yeah. I want to get your signature.
Are you? This says by signing, I agree to living with construction noise. What exactly is the Union building?
Everett's planning to turn some of the village into a youth center.
What a nice idea. Wouldn't have thought that.
She sounds incredulous about the niceness of the idea.
Well, what exactly?
That Evart and the Union have nice plans for anything. I thought they only cared about themselves. Well, I guess Union members have children too.
I mean, if you got any grievances, let me know.
And those members have a vote when electing the head of the local chapter.
Okay. So are you going to sign it?
Aye. Why not? Fine. Here you go.
So why did you sign it?
I shouldn't have.
I mean, it's a youth center, so why well, I mean, it's Everett.
Probably, but it is a youth centre and I have children. Got to give them something else to do. They're cute and small now, but they're growing up fast. I had my first drink when I was 11 because I was so bored. Anyhow, you also need Isabel's signature. If it's a bad idea, she won't sign. You'll find she's a tougher nut to crack than me.
I'm looking for someone. I'm not looking for someone.
How
I
can
lied.
I assist you then, officer?
They got a pretty good shot, man. I don't know. We might try it just for the lulz. That may be something for tomorrow, though. Because it's already late. You're not Isabel. Are you Isabel? But I can't think of anybody else who's here.
Our tenant, the policeman. I hope the waves don't keep you up at night.
Wait.
What can I help you with?
Well, first things first. I found this jacket.
I can wash it for you. But it's going to take about a half an hour. Think you can stay put for that long?
Sure. We got time to kill. We're waiting until
Hell yeah.
8, I think, was when it'll be nighttime.
I could use a breather. It's been another track and field day.
Yeah, I'll wait.
Well, hand it over then, and I'll see what I can do. Must say, I'm proud of this one. It's pretty nice underneath all that filth. I hope you'll have an easier life in your hands.
I would like your signature, please.
Eh? What's this about? Come now, I can't read all this scribble. Tell me what it says.
Everett wants to turn part of the village into a little youth center.
Huh. I might be half blind, but it looks like part of the village is gonna be a street. The best part. The part we need to get out of our houses. I see Lillian's name is already here. The girl is too trusting. Either way, I won't sign union papers.
What do you have against the union?
I've seen it all before. You think they've got our interests at heart? Rich men are always selling poor men promises they never plan to keep.
You're not wrong there. He pulls a dark red rag out of the bucket and puts it back.
Then the poor get pushed out of their homes and the rich get a little richer. That's the way it goes. So, no, I don't trust the fat man, and neither should you.
She speaks with the authority of a leader. Hers is the final word around here.
Your name is ridiculous? What the... Rude. Didn't need to say that. Pain threshold, half-light, minus drama. Now we're already like kitted out for suggestion, right? Maybe not. We only have +1. Oh boy, my favorite part. I thought we had another source of suggestion, but maybe not. I say this about literally every stat. I'm always like, I think we have another source of it, right? And then the answer is almost always no. Let's look at it ourselves.
Take the legal documents out of the envelope. A 12 to 40 month construction period and the zoning plan in the addendum. Underneath all this, Lillian's signature and an empty line waiting for a signee.
Look at the zoning plan.
The youth center cuts into the ocean like the bow of some great modern ship. Apparently, it's going to cover most, if not all, of the street and the square between the existing houses. It's 3 stories tall.
What do you think, Kim?
I'm no property lawyer, but it looks fine. I like the print size. They're not selling or leasing anything. It's not a perfect solution, but...
How else are you going to build something? It's always inconvenient to build things, and citizens inevitably have disagreements over such construction projects.
Man, I would hope the people are getting compensated. But, alright. Let's logic up. It's time for some nerd power. Boom. Can already feel ourselves being more... actually, if you look at, subheading B, you will see that, that was actually like a +2 logic, because we had a -1 there. And nothing taken away logic, other than the fact that, oh no, we're not actually losing logic because of, no, we are losing logic because of communism. God damn it, communism. We actually have a skill point. Well, let's try the letter first.
You take the legal documents out of the envelope. There is no loophole. The simple truth is, the current residents are going to lose their street access, and for the next 12 to 14 months, their lives will be dominated by constant construction noise right next door.
What are the ramifications of this?
Once the construction starts, it will probably take a few months, a year maybe, for even the most stubborn occupants to get tired of living like this. After that, they'll sell their property for cheap and move out.
People are going to have to move away because of the noise.
Of course, I should have seen it. Evart probably has eyes on us, but if the second signature were to be somehow wrong...
He won't say it outright, but he's suggesting forgery.
You're suggesting...
Forgery, yes. It would render the document invalid.
Okay. Yeah, fucking let's do it.
It's not the sort of act I would normally encourage, but under the circumstances, if done discreetly, it may be the only way to save what's...
Because I was thinking it was like a straight up deal of like, yeah, we're going to demolish your houses, but we'll compensate you for it, not a we're going to try and drive you out and then get your houses for like free.
You probably don't have a pen? Here, you can keep this. I have another one.
Or you could try to trick Evart. Get someone random to sign the document. By the time the union boss finds out, your business here will already be concluded.
Everett's people could be watching you here. Well, they can't be watching me inside the comfort of my own home. Maybe? Can they be watching me inside the comfort of my own home? I'm pretty sure that this is the only source of interfacing we have. Other than our gloves. Okay. Let's look at it now. Comes with a side order of resentment.
You take the legal documents out of the envelope. A 12 to 40 month construction period and the zone.
So we could also just have someone random sign it? 42% doesn't seem very good. And it's not a white check. And we can also try
Our tenant, the
suggestion.
policeman. I hope the waves don't keep you up at night. What can I help you with?
Alright, take me, so I mean, random person to sign it. So I mean, we could maybe have Manana do it. I'm not super enthused about our 42% chance of
Hello,
success.
wandering man. How can I help you now?
Maybe not. I don't even really remember what it is. It just said to get someone random to sign it. I don't know, you want to sign something?
Looking for something odd?
Do you want to sign it?
Stuck in the rain in a trap.
It do be raining.
You take the legal documents out of the envelope.
Interfacing. Trying to think. Any other way to get interfacing? We could do some drugs. Speed bottle? I don't really want to do speed. I ain't really about that life. Old half-light.
This orange machine is dead still.
Yeah, that's not
It
happening
has a
anytime
hand.
soon because our physical instrument's all messed up. We need to kill like 19 minutes for it to be nighttime, I believe, so we can karaoke it up. Oh wait, is this nighttime?
Again, you find yourself looking at that big old...
Oh wait, what was the skill check again? Do we remember?
The stage is... You feel a little dizzy.
So, are you
Drama.
ready for your thing now? Let me know when I should turn on the karaoke carousel.
Okay, drama. Okay, we already have a +3. I think that's everything we get drama-wise. This gives drama, right? Logic. This, wait, that's minus drama? Not what I want, man. Alright.
The stage is... You feel a...
So, are you ready for your thing now?
The bar is full and buzzing with chatter. No one is... They are going to hate you.
No, they aren't. Kim, I'm gonna sing
I
karaoke.
can see that.
Immediately, a loud feedback noise startles the room. You feel like an amateur. How are you supposed to hold the mic?
Nah, man, think
Should
with
you
your
just
soul,
sing
not with your
into it?
brain.
Where should you stand? Hands. Where do you put your hands?
Fuck. That didn't make it easier.
The stage is... You feel it.
So, are you ready for your
Just roll
thing
high.
now?
The air is thick with anticipation.
I don't want to play a game anymore, man. This is all I've been looking forward to is this damn karaoke. This is why we're here.
Someone dims the lights as the music starts. A lump's in your throat suddenly.
Oh, because I clicked the damn flavor text.
I would often go there to the tiny church there, the smallest church in Sunset.
I am a little interested to see what happens if we succeed, so we'll roll with the failure, but I might reload just to see how it goes if you succeed. Especially since we would have succeeded if I hadn't clicked the damn flavor text.
Down through the mist there, towards the Seven Sisters, towards those pale cliffs there. I would often stay there in the tiny yard there. I have been so glad here, looking forward to the past here. But now you're all alone.
Everyone's just ignoring us, man. Nobody's been moved to tears.
None of this matters. And all.
I am interested if there's like a good version if you don't fail. Smallest church in St. Scenes, though it was once larger. Now the real may rest there, down through the mist there, towards the Seven Sisters, towards those pale cliffs there. I'd often stay there in the tiny yard there. Been so glad here, looking forward to the past here. You can't rhyme here with here.
Do you hear that? It's the most pathetic applause in the world, Harry. Made of pity. No one liked you.
You didn't like it, huh?
Your words echo
Okay.
in the karaoke mic.
You guys may not be ready for it, but
A couple tries not to look at you.
the kids are gonna love it.
Quit yelling into the mic.
Fuck you! I gave him a
Someone
fucking
walks out of
best.
the
Gave him
room
everything.
by the
You
front
shit on
door.
me?
Some woman. Is it because of you?
You don't know what good singing is. This is real singing. I sing about real stuff.
That's it. I'm unplugging it.
You're a line of feedback and the mic dies in your hands.
That's it. You're unpowered.
Oh, okay. What? Now you're gonna fucking try and hang me too?
Let's go, officer. These people wouldn't know a good performance if it beat them in the ass.
Liked it?
Detective Dubois, it was downright tragic. Now, let's go.
That doesn't mean you liked it.
I mean it, he thinks. To him, being a cop in the RCM was truly expressed in that performance.
Okay, now we are gonna roll with the failure, like going forward, but I am interested in seeing the alternate version. Especially because, like, I mean, we should have fucking passed, but damn, friggin' bunch of flavor texts killed me. Ain't fair, man. Ain't fair.
The stage is all you feel.
So, are you ready for your...
The air is thick with anticipation.
Rolled lower that time we passed.
Someone dims the lights as the music starts. Okay, here we go.
I would often go there
Oh,
to the tiny church there. The smallest church in Saint-Saëns. Though it once was larger. How the real may rest there. Down through the mist there. Toward the Seven Sisters. Toward those pale cliffs there.
I mean, the other version had some benefit to it. This one's definitely better, but
In a tiny yard.
there was some soul in our failed performance, at least.
I have been so glad here. Looking forward to the past here. But now, you are all alone. None of this matters. No, none of this matters at all.
A lazy applause fills the room. You feel your hands shake as awareness of your body returns to you.
Thank you, Ancient Reptilian Brain.
There is silence now in the deep where the voice came from. It has receded, to return only in dreams and nightmares. This guy really carried you.
Yeah, dedicated to my partner,
The
Kim.
lieutenant doesn't say anything, but gives you a quick smile before turning away.
Good, good. Are we ready? I want to unplug the microphone now.
Last words?
Evening will come, we will sow the white sail, workers of the world unite. Alright. We'll reload in a second. Do you guys say anything about my amazing performance?
Again? I can't believe this shit.
Okay, fine. Alright, back to the real world where we're a failure. Wait. Yeah, this is the one from when we saved. Because we didn't save. This is after we failed. Whatever, man.
Wow. Just wow. I hope you really enjoyed yourself up there. Had a cathartic experience. Because for the rest of us, that really sucked.
It's safe to say this is about your karaoke performance.
You just don't understand my performance. Those high notes, I purposely shredded them to convey a strained, wore-out sadness.
I get it. You were purposefully shit. So original. I'm not letting anyone up there again. Ever. Now what did you want?
I give you damn money. That's what I fucking... That's for sure, you piece of shit. Can I authoritize your ass?
The circus left town, but the clowns are still here.
Okay. Fix authority. I think we can pass that. Because we're getting authority from our boots. What other sources of authority do we got? We definitely have some other sources of authority. Don't we have like some classes that take away authority? That's what I said. I'm pretty sure I said the classes take away your authority. Obviously. Didn't this give authority? No, it's a spirit of core. Y'all are out your damn mind. I only have one thing that gives authority? Out your damn mind. All about the money, you know, man. You gotta spend that money and make that money, you know what I mean, man? Alright, let's try and forge stuff. Why not? Got our gloves. We just failed a skill check. That means we're more likely to pass this skill check. 100%. That's how it works. Don't even think about it. Okay, apparently they can still see me. Alright, take me back to my cottage. Does it say... Find someone to sign the document instead? It doesn't really give me a... hint. One random. Maybe somebody at the fisherman place could do it. Who's in here? This little girl. Those two. Hey, what about a alcohol man?
Hey, Tequila!
Hey, I never talked to the other guys. I think I just talked to this guy.
Good to see you. How's business? How's the whole reality situation treating you?
Shake his hand.
So what's happening?
Tequila?
Yeah, Tequila Sunset. How are the,
TS? Are we the legendary TS?
Adventures proceeding?
He says it like it's obviously your name. Like you call someone Billy Brunel or leader of the 4th Street Gang. Good. These people know your true name. Looks like it has preceded you, Mr. Sunset. More on that later.
I have re-entered reality to conquer it, to bend it to my will. I am the law.
That's the spirit. I used to shape reality into my image a long time ago. Those days are over now.
He looks at his shit-stained Lycra TM jacket with a grim expression.
Sadly, things aren't going that well in Idiot Doom Spiral Land. Haven't found those keys yet, haven't won that great piece of ass back. No word from my business buddies.
This guy's your buddy. You feel it immediately. You belong to an organization, a fraternity of drunks.
Could you and your pal sign this document?
What's it about? I'll let my hand address the situation. Maybe you've heard. I used to be a very successful businessman. I've signed more than a few lease forms or whatever the fuck they were. Anyone's got a pen? The pro's gonna do it.
I have this blue oblong pen.
All right.
He grabs the pen and paper from your hands and carefully scribbles on the dotted line next to Lillian Carter, Idiot Doom Spiral. You've done a great service to the community, to the RCM, and to Revachol.
Hey guys, I'm a hero.
Hell yes! Don't call Abigail!
Don't call Abigail.
Thank you for your help. Should we go and mail this? I think I saw a mailbox on the platter.
I want to ask these guys some questions
Okay,
first.
what's on your mind?
What you guys do around here?
We are saving the world.
Please! Please don't call! Don't call!
Okay, we're drinking. We're drinking alcohol. That's what we're doing. I tried to save the world once, a long time ago, with enterprise, creativity, and willpower. But that didn't work out. So now, it's a pirate's life for me.
My partner would like to know, what's a tequila sunset?
It's you. Your tequila sunset.
How do you know this?
We've met before. Don't you remember?
Maybe.
Maybe. You look like you want to know
Yes.
how tequila sunset came to be. You look like you want to hear the tale.
Tequila. Tequila sunset. Something ominous there.
Go ahead.
Mm-hmm. Let me take a sip to moisten up my chords. Tequila sunset rolled into Martinez last Friday. And by tequila sunset, I mean you. The man, the myth.
Did we meet on Friday?
Hey, let's not jump ahead of ourselves. This is your story. Stop interrupting.
Okay.
You got here on Friday to solve a case, hoping to be the early bird who gets the worm. And by the worm, I mean the buzz. Because as far as I know, all you did was get pissed drunk.
That doesn't sound like us.
Word on the street is you went around the local hostel telling people that you're a police officer, and that it would be really fucked up if you shot yourself in the
Okay, that
head
does sound like
right
us.
in front of them. That's pretty high concept, if you ask me.
The lieutenant's brow is furrowed. He's listening as casually as he can.
What happened then?
It was a late Saturday night when we, the Union of Moribund Alcoholics, were getting our drink on. Nothing remarkable about this. We get our drink on 24/7. Makes everything warm and glowy. I trust you know the feeling.
The Raphael would never drink alcohol, except for that one time, but it was for a good reason.
One moment we hear the sound of a motor carriage revving up somewhere on the plaza, followed by a series of dings and bangs.
Do you remember the sound of wood cracking? The billboard?
Naturally, loud noises pique the interest of anybody owning a pair of ears. That's just the reality we're in.
Naturally.
Anyway, there was a brief silence. A gasp of silence, if you will. Followed by a real commotion. We heard the carriage careening towards the coast at top speed.
Top speed, you say?
Sounded like someone jumped the canal. We grabbed our brewskis and rushed to the jetty. Never underestimate the speed of an alcoholic. What we saw was a sight to behold. A beat-up police carriage containing you. Right there on the beach. You revved the engine and screamed at the top of your lungs.
I don't want to be Harry anymore.
The time hath come.
That works too.
So, naturally, being the curious cat I am, I asked what time hath come. To which you replied, "The time hath come for tequila sunset, the end of all things."
Every word I said was true. Tequila sunset will break the looms of reality.
Yeah, looms. Why not? Then you jammed the pedal and plowed right off the jetty and through the ice.
Okay, yeah, that...
We ran towards the ice whilst you crawled your way out, miraculously unhurt, covered in seaweed and shit.
Okay, probably not like
some
real
kind of
shit,
sea
right?
monster.
Like just like a metaphorical shit?
When we finally got there, you were sitting on the beach crying. You said that your badge and uniform were in the car. It was Too late to get in there, though. The carriage had sunk too deep. Recognizing a brother in need, we offered our condolences and invited you to party with us, which you naturally agreed to. We asked about the whole Tequila Sunset thing, and you told us it was your name now and insisted that we all call you that from then on.
I mean, that is a good name, but unfortunately we are Raphael Ambrosius Castillo.
Nah, that name sucks. You're Tequila Sunset. Just embrace it, brother.
I mean, I would have gone with Tequila Sunset, but if that was an option from the start, and it wasn't.
Hours. It was
With
an
a RAC
all-night
now.
drink-a-thon. Then, at some point, I think it was Sunday morning, you got belligerent and wanted to talk about Revacholian women.
Our lawyers have told us not to go down this topic.
How they're beautiful and also whores and so on. How one of them fucked you real bad. After a short while, you crossed the event horizon, looked sullen, got up, and left without saying.
That's okay. That was Harry who said that shit. You can cancel Harry.
That's quite a story.
Yeah, I bet Tequila's a fucking legend around the precinct. You must be proud to work with him.
Actually, everybody hates us.
If you only knew.
Did I tell you anything specific about the person that fucked me?
You were pretty vague about it, but you kept saying you got fucked real hard, and that we've all been fucked too.
Please, don't open that door.
Sometimes you gotta open the door, man.
No one's fucked me. I do the fucking around here.
Abigail!
It seemed pretty painful, to be honest with you. If I had to guess, I'd say you're still working through some shit.
Did I say anything about my colleagues?
You told us that they were a bunch of fucking losers whose main interest was cramping your style.
Yeah, that's we still hold that belief.
It's more like you were cramping theirs.
I mean, Kim's cool, but the guys at 41, they all suck, except for the lady. She's nice, mostly.
No specifics, though. It was more about you that night. You were the star of the show.
As there should be. Did I mention losing anything else?
Beside your gun and your badge?
You
said something about your hope or heart or something. To be honest, the details are a little hazy. In retrospect, I guess you lost your motor carriage too? That's a big one.
Did we talk about the case?
Yeah, you said it was no biggie and that you'd solve it in no time. And that you didn't need anyone to do it. You're doing it solo now.
A lot of cops go solo and hermit once they reach that level of alcoholism.
It's not meant as a joke. He's sorry for the hermit cop.
Did we talk about politics?
Yeah, you kept talking about how the coal mine owners were fucking us all over, just like that woman fucked you. I didn't agree with you, by the way. The spectral hand of the market makes sure everyone gets exactly what they deserve.
Bro, dog, you're like homeless now. You can't still believe that shit, can you? Did you get a read on what kind of cop I was?
You kept calling yourself a goddamn superstar who'd cleared 501 cases.
Maybe not 501, but pretty close.
As you've already determined, the actual number is just over 200. But what's a little embellishment between friends?
No thanks to the squares at the precinct, as you put it.
Well, alright.
It's a hard thing for a man to confront his past. That's why I avoid mine at all costs.
You seem like you're characterized by your storytelling ability. Want to tell me another one sometime?
Whoop-de-doo. So now I'm a fucking storyteller. Right. Why not? Better than a beach bum.
How'd you become Idiot Doom Spiral?
It depends, really. Are you willing to help me out?
Yeah.
You might get scammed here.
I have a feeling this is going to cost me a lot.
No, the reality of the situation requires a rather modest contribution. A little motivational package.
You want some blue alcohol?
Booze. Did you already forget our party? The thing I relayed to you earlier. So, have you got anything for good old Idiot Doom Spiral? A bottle for a story. Seems fair to me.
How about this blue drink?
No. Contrary to popular belief, I enjoy being alive.
Okay, what about Commodore Red?
Classy.
He snatches the bottle and pushes the cork in through the bottleneck?
Hey, Spiral Boy, you gonna share that?
Don't call Abigail!
Shut up, guys. I'm telling a story here. Something happened to you. Something happened to me, too. My actual name is George, but around here, you already know. I was once a reasonably high net worth individual, a founder/junior partner at a high concept creative services agency. When my story begins, I had just landed a major contract with an insurance firm.
Go on.
I used the profits from my agency to finance what I called a cultural incubator. Abstract value generation, value per person, high concept stuff.
What?
I developed the paradigm, worked within the paradigm, but the burden of leadership weighed heavily on me. So I went jogging every so often to keep myself sane.
How many people did you have working for you?
22 full-time employees, an all-star team, a potentially historical set of individuals. Worrying about them often kept me up well into the morning hours.
I use a good run myself.
It helped, truly. With my trusty Sansarique Lycra tracksuit, I felt like I could conquer the world. But now dreams are worn thin, much like my tracksuit.
He says thoughtfully, brushing dust off his shit-stained pants, but like metaphorical shit, right?
One day I left on my
He don't actually stank.
As you may know, it's impossible to clear your head when you're distracted by the sound of keys jangling in your pockets.
Shakes the bottle and makes a ringing sound.
His eyes are clouded, his dilated blood vessels encircling his irises like stinging brambles.
So I removed the key ring and put the keys for the front gate and the apartment into different pockets to stop the jangling, you see. At least, that was the plan. I was halfway done with my usual lap when it started to rain. The reality situation became very wet, very quickly.
Go on.
I made my way back home and discovered that I didn't have the key to the front gate. I'd mixed it up with the key to the letterbox, which was useless. Naturally, the situation required me to climb over the gate, which I did. There was no climbing down because I slipped and landed on my ass.
I simply would have landed on my feet.
No, you don't.
The fuck up.
Whatever. The point is, reality was looking rather grim just then. Me lying on my ass in a mud pit in the middle of a heavy shower. But when life knocked me down, I always got up.
Didn't they say I was gonna... I mean, this should be a hand-eye coordination, and we should auto-pass that because we have that stupid thought that's almost useless, but it gives us that thing. What was it again? Oh yeah, this. We always get our hand-eye coordination correct. Now, there's been exactly, I think, like 2 hand-eye coordination skill checks in the entire game so far. So I don't necessarily know how useful this is, but...
So I made my way across the yard. Standing in front of my apartment door, fumbling with my pockets, I realized that I'd also forgotten my apartment key.
You gotta be shitting me.
I wish I were, Tequila. I wish I were. Instead of my apartment key, I'd taken the key to the office.
Okay, so what happened next?
I rang my neighbor's buzzers. It was late, and most of them didn't even answer. Those who did assumed I was trying to sell them something and hung up before I could even explain the situation. People are naturally wary of ad men, you see. One moment someone chats you up, 5 minutes later you've bought a box of edible lingerie and a strap-on. I don't begrudge them, especially since I was known to be one of the best.
One of the best strap-on salesmen?
Heavy is the head that wears the crown.
Just then, I experienced a moment of clarity. I still had the key to my office. I could wait out the storm there. But when I reached my office, I remembered that I'd asked one of my producers to change the locks that day. And since I hired only the best, he'd already done it, and I couldn't get in. Anyway, long story short, life spiraled out of control. I haven't gotten into my apartment for years, and my girlfriend left me because she didn't want to date a homeless man. The company, well, you see where I'm going with this.
I mean, you're not still paying for the apartment, right? Because you could have just called someone to be like, hey, I lost my key. Can you guys come over and let me into my apartment?
So, now you've heard my tragic tale. What do you think? Like nothing you've ever heard, huh?
Is that it? I feel like there's some steps missing.
Tequila, I've thought about this series of events for a long time. If there was anything else to it, I would have thought of it by now.
Why didn't you go to the authorities?
Well, at one point they came to me, but, you know, I didn't have any ID on me, so they tossed me in jail for 2 days. I can't say it increased my faith in the RCM. No offense, gentlemen.
There's this black point in the world, a hole. It's already claimed an entire commercial area. Maybe you're another one of its victims.
This would explain a lot. I always believed it wasn't my fault that I ended up homeless on the beach.
I mean, it never is.
God bless them, though. I'd be alone without them. Anyway, that was all the story one bottle gets you. Almost empty, this one.
Why do you keep losing your stuff?
Good fucking question, Tequila. If I knew the answer, you think I'd be hanging out on a beach in this formerly premium but now extremely dirty two-piece lycra tracksuit? I used to own my reality situation. My business buddies and I had our own creative services agency. I had a nice apartment, an even nicer piece of ass. But somehow it all got away from me. Now I can't hang on to anything. Just last week I stole this nice new jacket, but then I lost it too. The only things I haven't lost are these two drunks.
You of all people should empathize with this. Perhaps this lost jacket is something you could help with?
Okay. What was the name of your agency?
My agency, man. The Boom Boom Room.
Ooh.
Our concept was combining high art with the lowest forms of marketing. The color red, breasts, and oil painting. I convinced my partners to reinvest some of our profits in an even more high-concept cultural incubator called Thin Air. The artists were happy, the clients were happy. I was financing a group of poets in East Revachol who were developing a new universal poetic language. But then it all went to shit.
Mixing high and low, commodifying culture, that's extremely my shit, my dude.
I know! It was fucking awesome! Too bad I went on a jog, unleashing a cascade of doom that washed it all away.
Okay, got it. Now I know. Never jog, or else the life will be destroyed. What's up with the tracksuit?
What? You've never seen 100% lycra before? Go on, feel that primo material.
Touch it.
Pretty nice, huh? This might be one of the last of its kind. Should probably be in a museum, honestly.
Good God. It's nearly impossible to describe how dirty this
What are you talking about, man?
It's like rubbing two jellyfish skins together. You feel about 15% less human for having to.
We didn't even touch it. We got our super gloves on, man.
Randomized trials have also found lycra, TM, to be associated with a number of exotic, highly malignant cancers. So you also have that to look
But
for.
we didn't actually touch it.
And then there's the smell. But you don't even want to think about that.
Wow, you're lucky. He never lets me feel it.
And an 18 passive interfacing? That's like actually impossible.
That's because your paws are fucking filthy, Rosie. We're right next to the bay. You could wash them anytime.
What about the other drunks?
My fellow members of the Union of Moribund Alcoholics? They're exactly what they look like.
Hey, Tequila! You want to buy some speed?
No. Well, maybe, if it's to defeat an evil entity.
Shut the fuck up, Rosemary. He's a cop, remember?
I thought he was a cool cop.
We are a cool cop.
Don't call Abigail.
We won't, probably.
And this is Abs. So yeah, that's basically us. We drink together.
So what's this about a lost jacket?
Tequila, It's a verifiable tragedy. It was practically brand new. Sure, it didn't really go with my Lycra threads, but it did itch a lot less. Say, you're a detective, right? Maybe you can help old Doom Spiral out. Solve the case of the missing jacket. What do you say, Tequila?
You mean this jacket that I discovered on the boardwalk and I cleaned it on a whim? It gave, what, like half light and something else, so you can have it?
Nah, this isn't it. Found? That's medium concept stuff. Totally not my style.
You're saying there's another lost jacket out there?
It's a big world out there, Tequila. A lot of lost jackets in it. Don't know why you'd think this could possibly be mine.
Hey, Doom Spiral. Ain't that the jacket you stole the other week?
Not on your fucking life, Rosemary. What's wrong with you people? Like I'd be caught dead wearing Faun, like some low-concept bicycle courier. Tell you what, Tequila. Why don't you just hang on to that one? I'll get another jacket someday.
At least you got a nice jacket for your troubles.
Well, see ya.
You too, Tequila Sunset.
Okay, let's step aside for a second. I have something I want to talk about.
I'll do the case eventually, damn, Kim.
I've been meaning to have a little chat with you about your sense of style.
My style, what about it?
It's, well, a little eclectic, don't you think? How would you even describe what you're wearing?
Superstar casual? Click your thong?
Well, I can't say it doesn't fit you. Still, you might try branching out a little. You know the expression, the clothes make the man. The right outfit in the right situation can make all the difference in the world.
I mean, he does kind of like a washed up racer, but okay, you're a sharp dressed man. We could be style buddies.
Let's not get ahead of ourselves, detective.
Oh no, you brought it up.
A warm smile.
Anyway, we should probably get back to the case. Let's go.
Alright, do you say anything?
The noxious odor emanating from the drunken man is strong and familiar.
I don't know why it would be.
Don't you call her? Yeah! Don't call Abigail!
I am the law.
You really don't have to.
I've got an achievement.
Besides, he won't understand you anyway.
Yeah, but I got an achievement, Kim.
Abigail. Oh, Abigail.
Who's Abigail?
Uh-huh. Abigail. Don't you fucking call Abigail.
Abigail is his wife or girlfriend. Chances are she's gone. Calling her wouldn't make it any better or worse. You're not going to get anything out of this guy. He's too drunk.
Tell me about your friends.
Don't you fucking call her. Hear me? Abigail.
Alright, see ya.
Don't call Abigail.
We got places to go. People to be. Take me to Martinez. We'll meet with Guy. Actually, we should end the video here soon. Alright, we'll teleport over there. Mail our letter. From Idiot Doom Spiral. One of the most powerful of the spirals.
The dented yellow mailbox greets you with its graffito and bullet holes in the front.
I knew we get to use this mailbox for something.
Yes, for sending mail.
Drop the white envelope into the mailbox.
You drop the white envelope in the darkness. It lands with a soft thud on what sounds like a couple of letters. About a week's worth of mail as collected in there. They'll empty this very soon. Probably did the right thing. You can't trust that slug Evart. You know he's going to play you somehow.
Alright, let's go back to Evart. If we don't mention anything to him, he won't know before it's too late.
Good mailbox.
The box seems happy.
Damn right. And we have 8 minutes to kill. Wish I could teleport to frickin' Everett, man. He's so far away. Alright, we'll walk over to the container, and then we'll call it before we talk to him. Measurehead is a powerful man? Doubt. I'm pressing X. Yeah, if they're gonna have fast travel, definitely could have used one for the old Evie, because he do be kind of far away. Alright, we'll call it here. Next time we will talk to Everett, talk to Guy, send Kim away with the body, and then break the case wide open before everybody starts getting killed. I'm Extra Cheesy 87. Stay tuned for the next part. And bye, guys.